Hi, my name's Tony Morrow, and this is Introduction to Project Management. Execution is the phase of the project where we do the work mapped out in our plan to reach our project requirements. Think of it like an Olympic athlete training for years to compete for an Olympic medal. The race where they compete for that medal is the execution. If you look behind me or on your reference guide, you'll be reminded that as part of our first step in the execution, we are returning to integration management. Remember, this is the knowledge area where we are combining and coordinating various processes and project management activities. The first of the two blue sticky notes over my shoulder is direct and manage project work. The PMBOK defines this as the process of leading and performing the work defined in the project management plan and implementing approved changes to achieve the project's objectives. This is a familiar process that we have all seen in one way or another. Whether it is a maniacal supervillain pulling strings from a super secret lair, or a military leader in a high-tech command center directing their forces in battle, or your supervisor managing the workload of your team in delivering services to Canadians. In all these examples, the project manager is informed by the planning, the process documents we've generated, the Fs and OPAs, and they touch every aspect of the project from scope to stakeholders. Now we'll dive into the detail of this as we go on. As you direct and manage project work, you will receive feedback and data on work performance. This is relevant information on the level of progress and completion of the deliverables you are working on. This data will be important during the monitor and control phase and can be used in capturing lessons learned to improve future projects. Another output of this process are your deliverables. As you manage and direct work, you will produce unique results or capabilities to perform a service that are required parts to complete a process, a milestone, or project. As you complete your deliverables, you will update your issues log with any problems, defects, or points of improvement for the next version. This will prompt a change request, a process we will explore in the monitor and control process group. Suffice it to say that a change request is either a corrective action, a preventative action, a repair of a defect, or update to the plan, all in response to an issue or concern raised in the issue log. These changes will require an update to the project plan or updates to various project documents. Speaking of documents, the next part of this process is managing project knowledge. The PMBOK defines this as the process of using existing knowledge and creating new knowledge to achieve the project's objectives and contribute to organizational learning. This means that all the skills, experience, and expertise from the project team and stakeholders is captured for use before, during, and after the project. Are you creating an environment where knowledge is shared and freely exchanged? Knowledge comes from the minds of the people in your team, and they will only share it if there is an atmosphere of trust where people are motivated to share their knowledge. Too often, information is siloed, either because the knowledge management tools and techniques create friction or the IT technology and tools do the same. As a theme, the more exchange of information, the better for your project. On an interpersonal basis, you can support this with active listening, facilitation, leadership, networking, and political awareness. Directing and managing project work and managing project knowledge is an ongoing process that will produce deliverables, work performance data and work performance data reports on that data, updates on the project plan, project documents, OPAs, and change requests in response to issues in the issues log. In today's episode, we've discussed the start of the execution process group. We defined directing and control project work, managing project knowledge. We explored the importance of sharing knowledge and some activities to encourage it. And we summarized the outputs of this step. In the next episode, we return to quality.